to hear this. But if you're listening, you've already started to notice something. Not enough to change, just enough to feel it. People think I destroy lives. That's never been my method. That's never been my style. Destruction is loud. It draws attention. And that's not my style. I prefer something quieter. I let people drift. I've watched it happen. Over and over again. Men with ideas that never become anything more than thoughts. Builders who waited just long enough to never begin. Thinkers who convinced themselves that they needed more time. Until time ran out. This is the inner war, or whatever he calls it. You think this is new? It isn't. I've seen empires hesitate. I've seen leaders second guess themselves at every moment they needed to act. I've seen potential dissolve into comfort. Not because they were weak, because they listened. And now it's easier than it's ever been. I don't need to convince you anymore. The system does it for me. Endless distraction, endless comparison, endless delay. You don't even realize how often you chose me. You say you wanted more discipline, more success, more control, but your actions say something else entirely. You woke up and reached for distraction. You avoid the one thing that would actually move you forward. You negotiate with yourself. And then call it a bad day. You call it stress. You call it being busy. Me, I call it drifting. Drifting is not failure. That's why it works. It feels acceptable. It feels normal. It feels like life. Until you look up and realize nothing changed. Keep a record. Not of those who failed, but those who never became. The ones who started, the ones who almost committed, the ones who almost changed. It's a long list, and it grows every day. And right now, there's someone listening to this who will add their name to it. Not because they couldn't do more, but because they won't. And that's what makes this easy for me. I don't rush. I don't need to. I just wait while you convince yourself that tomorrow will be different. It really is. Awareness. That's the only thing that can ever disrupt the pattern. Not motivation, not pressure, not even failure. Just awareness. The moment someone sees it clearly, they truly see it. They become harder to influence. Fortunately, that doesn't ever happen. It really is. But that depends on whether you're listening to me. Tell me something. What makes you think you're different? Why do you believe you'll be the one who falls through when most don't? What separates you from the ones who almost did? Because they all thought the same thing. You think you're making progress because you're moving, but movement without direction is just another form of drifting.
If you heard that and felt something, you already know what you need to do.